the other day I let my daughter watch her first episode of The Cosby Show, and she just laughed. That was the funniest thing. And so we let her watch the second episode, and while we were setting that one up to watch it, I was telling her that, when we were growing up, you had to show up at the time the show came on to watch the show. Unless you had a VCR and you could record and watch it later, which we didn't have, you had to be in front of the TV at that particular time to watch it. And so I learned a lot from The Cosby Show, and I want my kids to enjoy some of the things I've learned that kind of influenced me as a father, actually. But I remember an episode where Theo was getting bad grades, and he was making this big speech about, how he could be regular people. It was emotional, and Cliff, the father, just got on him like, that's the dumbest thing I've heard. He said, the stupidest thing I've heard. And the thing was, I think, even as a kid myself, I thought I had to compete with other kids and get A's. The only thing was acceptable was my A's. And I felt like if I didn't get an A or a B, my family didn't accept me. And unfortunately, sometimes as parents, we put that pressure on our kids. They have to get A's and B's. They got to do all that. But in the episode, if I remember right, he said it wasn't about that. It was about doing your best. Doing your best. And I hope that's something we really get our kids to understand, that we just want them to do their best at everything they do, to never quit, don't give up, do their best. And that's enough. If they do their best, that's what we want from them. And I think we need to hear that as parents as well, to do our best and forget the rest. Some of us are putting too much pressure on ourselves to be the perfect parent. And I think it's not about perfection, it's about progress, making progress as a parent and not focusing on perfection, but making progress every day to get better, to show up, but do our best as parents. And I think we're going to make mistakes. Just get over yourself. You're going to make mistakes because you're growing up as a parent too. If you got a new kid and you have one kid and the kid turns 9, that's the first time you parent a 9-year-old. First time you parent a 10-year-old. And I'm telling you, learn, grow, do your best. It's not about trying to get some fictitious A as a parent, because who knows what that is. What that is what's best for your child and your family. And you're going to make mistakes, just like you tell your kids. So I guess if I had to title it something, take the advice you give your kids. Take the advice that you give your kids about doing their best and forget the rest. I don't know if you tell your kids that, but the idea of doing your best, not about comparing yourself to other people, but do your best as parents. So whether you feel like you're getting an A, B, C, D, or E, or F, there's no E grade. The F, hey, don't worry about the grade. Do your best as a parent. Part of that is learning, part of that is growing. And I want to commend you because you're watching this video. Even to start the conversation about being a better parent is A. That's A right there, because all of us need to be better parents. So I'm not making these videos so I can tell you what to do. I like the conversation because I want to be a better parent too. So I would love you to join the conversation. Leave a comment below. Let's talk about it. What does it mean for you to do your best as a parent? And maybe we can even have a chat about The Cosby Show, because if you're old like me or older, because I ain't old, my daughter be telling you old. The olden days, she said The Cosby Show was on the olden days. Because ultimately, doing your best is a choice. And when you make better choices, you will live a better life. So choose well. Oh yeah.